Hello and welcome back to another lecture from organic chemistry. In last lecture, I showed you how the amine and carbonyl functional groups can go through fragmentation, and we practiced the alpha cleavage for both of them. In case of carbonyl, we said if there is a gamma carbon that is carrying hydrogen atom, it can go through second mechanism or second pathway for technically fragmentation that we call it McLaughlin. And I'm going to label the carbon atoms. So we have alpha here. I'm going to call it alpha 1. This is going to be the beta, and this one it will be the gamma, and which is equal to that one. Okay, so I have two gamma carbons. They are identical. And also I have alpha 2. And first step, if you bombard this molecule with a bunch of electrons, you can actually take an electron from oxygen, because oxygen is carrying two lone pairs, so it will have only one of them. And I'm going to highlight this. Now I got a radical, and because we lost one electron, we can call it a radical cation. And what's the M over Z for it? The M over Z for this species is 140. Okay, next step, we can have alpha cleavage. We can have two of them, and also we can have the McLaughlin rearrangement. Let's practice them one by one. So what will happen if we go through alpha cleavage, and let's say we decided to break this bond. Okay, if I break this bond, one of these carbons will be given to the carbonyl, and that one it will be given to CH2. So I will get two species, and I will get radical, and this is going to be CH2 with one radical or one electron on it, and plus I get CH3 that attached to carbon, attached to oxygen. Okay, remember oxygen, it has only 3 electrons on it, and that's the reason we call it radical cation. Okay, and so here you go. I have a double bond between carbon and oxygen. Oxygen has a radical, carbon also it has a radical. Okay? And I can use those two radicals to make a double bond, and so this one it will go through resonance, and it will turn to CH3, C triple bond. Okay, now I got triple bond. Let me show you the different color. And oxygen, it will have a positive charge. What's the M over Z for it? M over Z is going to be 43. So I'm going to see one signal that it has M over Z equal to 43 if we do alpha 1 cleavage. Okay, how about alpha 2? Okay, this time we're going to go through alpha 2, and the bond that we will target, it will be this one. Okay, let's take those 2 electrons. One of them we give it to CH3, and that's going to go to the carbonyl group. So we will get a radical of CH3. Okay, and the molar mass for it is 15. Okay, and the second species, it will be this. We will have cyclohexane, CH2. This one attached to carbon, and carbon attached to oxygen. Again, it's going to be the same story. And so I will have here I have a double bond. Oxygen, it has 3 electrons. Carbon, it has 1 electron there. So this one it will be plus, is a cation. Okay, and it will go through rearrangement. And that rearrangement, it will give us such a molecule. And oxygen, it has a positive charge, and the M over Z for it, M over Z. And let's see, the M over Z for it is 125. Okay, so we started 140. So M over Z here is 140. We ended 125, so I can label this one as M minus 15. Okay, so 2 signals until now. I got 2 cations. One for it has mass of 43, and the second one is it has mass over Z of 125. Now, what will happen if we go through McLaughlin rearrangement? So this is the molecule that we have, and our oxygen. Okay, our oxygen, it has a radical on it. Okay, so it's M plus radical. Now we can take actually one. We can take one hydrogen, from the gamma and from the gamma carbon. So let's say this one happened. Okay, and we're going to give this one to carbon, and also we will have a rearrangement here. This carbon will take 1 electron, and that is going to share it with the neighbor carbon. And so the thing that we will see, we will have cyclohexene. Okay, this one is neutral, plus, okay, we will get this species, carbonyl. Oxygen has 1 lone pair, now accepted hydrogen, so it's going to have a positive charge. Okay, what else? We have CH 2 that it has 1 electron attached to it, and also we will have CH3. Okay, now this species, it can go through rearrangement. It will share this with carbon. Okay, and forgive me, those 2 electrons, we're going to take one of them, we will share it with this carbon in order to get double bond. And so that means we're going to have a single electron sitting on oxygen. So that second electron, I will give it to oxygen, and that's going to give me oxygen attached to hydrogen. It has 1 lone pair. We gave it 1 electron. So here you go, 1 electron, and it will be attached to a carbon through a single bond. Now we will have another carbon that build a double bond with carbon, and that carbon, it is carrying 2 hydrogen. So it will be active. And the other side, we will have CH3. Okay, and now draw a circle around oxygen and see what's the charge for it. Oxygen is a group 6, but I see only 5 electrons around it. So oxygen, it will be +1. So the charge for oxygen is a +1. Also, there is a single electron sitting on it. So also you can call it a radical. And so this one is a radical cation technically. And the M/Z for it, see the M/Z for this species. And do I have it in my notes? Okay. Should be, okay, let me calculate it. So I have 3 carbons, oxygen, I think it will be 57. Let me calculate it. I'm not sure about this number. So I go 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be 12 multiplied 3 plus 6 plus 16. That's 58. Okay. It's 58. Okay, so we're going to see 3 signals technically. The first signal, we said, the first signal M/Z, it will be 43. The second signal, it will be 125. And the last one we said is going to be 58. So this species is capable of creating, those 3 common signal. It doesn't mean that we can see, for example, like a methyl signal. No, it can happen. And also the cyclohexane ring, it can go through fragmentation. So all of them are possible. But you, for sure, you will see these 3 signals inside the spectrum. I have one more example that I love to practice it. So let's go through this one, and it will be a good example. Okay, and so again, we have alpha, this one alpha1, alpha2, this one it will be beta, so that's going to be gamma. I have 2 gammas and 2 alphas. Alphas are different, but the gammas are identical. And so what do I get? I can have alpha cleavage. So if I go through the alpha cleavage, let's say alpha1, we will get this. We will get CH2 radical that attached to this species, and plus we will get CH3 attached to carbonyl, and the carbonyl can form a triple bond with oxygen, and it will give us M/Z equal to, we said 40, I believe, yeah, said this one is going to be 43. Okay, the second alpha cleavage, this time we're going to go through this bond. Okay, so we will get CH3 radical plus, okay, we will have CH2, and then C, and that's going to be plus. Okay, and M/Z for this species, M/Z, let's see, it's going to be 113. And again, CH3 is radical, so we're not going to see it. And we can have McLaughlin rearrangement, and in that case, our molecules, which is this one. We said this is alpha, that's beta, and that one it will be gamma. The gamma, it has two hydrogens. Okay, and remember, when this molecule goes through the mass machine very soon, it will form. So it will form this species. Okay, we will lose the electron, and so one of the electrons will be gone. Now we will have only one electron there. Okay, so now that one, we can take hydrogen, let's say, okay, hydrogen, that sigma bond, it will share one of the electrons with carbon, and also this carbon, it can take one electron, and that means the second electron will be shared with neighbor carbon, and we're going to get this species. So the M plus minus, it will go rearrangement, and it will give us a double bond. And what else? We get CH2. Okay, this one is radical. Then we get oxygen. Oxygen is going to have a positive charge. Also CH3. Okay, the cation. Cation, it will go through rearrangement, and it will form this compound. This is the structure technically. So we're going to take that bond. Half of it will share it with carbon, and another half we will give it to oxygen. So we will have carbon with two hydrogen, double bond with that carbonyl carbon, and then we will have CH3. And here we'll have oxygen attached to hydrogen. Oxygen, it has a lone pair, also gain one electron, so it will be radical. Okay, and what's the charge for oxygen is a +1, so I can call this one radical cation technically. And the M over Z for this species is, let's see, this one, it's going to be 58. Okay, and so as you see, I showed you three products. Okay, first one we said it's going to be 43. Second one we said we can have 58, and also we can have M over Z of 130. And that's going to be the end of this lecture, and thank you very much.